If you want to get into mounted archery, the first thing that you need to do is get the appropriate equipment. Starting with archery, you're going to need some arrows that are good for mounted archery and some bows. The first thing to note about mounted archery is we only use bows that are specifically designed for mounted archery on a horse. So this is a horse bow. A horse bow is shorter so that you can maneuver it on the bow, and it's typically a recurve bow. There's a couple of places that you can get archery. Alley bow is one of them. They make really good quality bows. I specifically recommend the Tatar bow for most beginners. If you are smaller, like you're a child, they have smaller bows designed. They're called the junior bow or the youth bow, and those are really good quality. There's also AF Archery, which makes a couple different bow designs. For both alley bow and AF, I recommend getting the Tatar bow. The most important thing is making sure that the poundage is correct. So most people will try to get a poundage that is too heavy for them. That causes a lot of problems because if it's too heavy for you, you're not going to be able to use your form correctly. I recommend that everybody start with a 20 or a 25 pound bow. If you're younger or you don't have a lot of strength, starting with a 15-pound bow can be good. You can always go up from there, but it's really difficult to work down from a heavy poundage bow after having injured yourself or gotten some bad habits. Other thing you need is your arrows. So your arrows for horse archery, they only need to have feather fletchings. When you get more advanced, you can get some specialized nocks. You can change the design of the arrow, but you can get appropriate arrows from any local archery shop. When you're ready to start doing your horse riding, you need to have a couple of other things. You need to have appropriate riding pants. These are breeches. These are fine for horseback archery. You can also use jeans. You also need to have riding boots. Again, these are more English style boots, but the important thing about your boots is that they have a 1-inch heel. This prevents your foot from slipping into the stirrup and getting caught, which can be very dangerous. The other thing you're going to want is a helmet. I don't have a helmet to show you right now, but a helmet is going to keep you safe if you fall off. Horseback riding has one of the highest rates of traumatic brain injuries. I myself have a lot of neurological problems from traumatic brain injuries that are quite disabling, so I super recommend that you wear a fitting helmet that is specifically designed for riding. If it's not specifically designed for riding, then it's not designed to handle the kind of impact that you get when you fall off a horse. Let's say you're going 40 miles an hour, but you're also pretty up high. Horseback riding helmets are designed to handle that kind of impact. The other thing I recommend that you get is gloves. Gloves can help protect you when you're riding, but they can also protect you when you're shooting, especially from arrows slicing your thumb. I got a little tiny chunk of fletching stuck in my thumb just yesterday because I like to go without gloves. So that's an important thing to take note of. You can also wrap your hand with hockey tape, or you can wrap part of the string with hockey tape to help prevent the string from digging into your fingers. That's all I can think of right now. If you have any other questions, please feel free to leave a comment, or you can reach out over direct messages.